Our base is looking very, very green these days, I must say. Of course, welcome back to episode 5 of EasyGoing Survival. I guess 5 is kind of a big number. It's a multiple of 5, but yeah. Let's go, guys. In this episode, you guessed correct, we're still going to be working over in our starter area. I'm really loving what we've been doing the past couple of episodes where we'll build some farms, we'll do some building, and we kind of just work around in this area. I want to get this area wrapped up over the next few episodes, but we still got a decent amount of work to do. Obviously, in the last episode, we did a ton of work on this thing. We decorated the whole place, we built some farms, some buildings, etc., etc., and overall, it's looking cool. I'm really loving how this is coming together, guys. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit off for the beginning of this episode. I'm kind of dealing with a bit of like a cold or something right now. I feel fine, just kind of, my voice is sounding a bit different and I'm sounding a little bit tired, but I swear to God, guys, I'm enthusiastic. My normal jovial self. To prove it, I will, jump. Oh, okay, this is kind of awkward. And the very first project we are going to be working on is, of course, a technical one. We're going to be building up an iron farm over in this area of the starter area. It's kind of like a new section, but I'm envisioning the starter area will eventually encompass this entire cove, and we'll add some kind of build in the middle of it. I think that'd look really, really cool. But yeah, over here will be the iron farm. I think that's going to look absolutely stellar. Flat area like this should do just well. In order to build the iron farm, we're just gathering up some materials. I just wouldn't mind about 20 stacks of deep slate, which, yeah, kind of takes a little while, especially because it can't be instant mined. Not that we have a beacon yet anyways, but now we're gathering up some more wood, because of course this is going to abide by our starter base theme of spruce, oak, and deep slate. The 3 coolest blocks I've ever seen mixed together before. And that, my friends, is an absolute total lie. This is kind of making me dizzy, not gonna lie. And just like that, all our materials have been collected, as you guys can see right here. So, I guess it's time to begin building it over in that little flat space we prepared. Now, it's kind of funny, I'm actually using my own tutorial to build this, because obviously I don't remember how to build this. It's also built on my old computer, so I don't even have the world download. And why download the world download when I can just watch myself build it for me? It's kind of funny that, part of the use of these tutorials is that I can actually go back and watch it myself later on. And I got the redstone and the rail system as well as the villager pods in place. The next step is to get the villagers in place. I'm kind of nervous that if they're asleep in here, they're going to pop out on these blocks. So we might have to clear some of the space around here, which is not an issue. Yeah, should be pretty good. But yeah, this thing is definitely shaping up. Really all we have left now is get villagers in, get the iron golem entrapments in, and then get the zombie in. And I do apologize for my voice in the last clip. I'm still a bit under the weather. Hopefully by the time, over the next, few clips, hopefully as time progresses in the real world, I get a little bit better. But hey guys, bear with me. I do apologize. Boy, does this feel good. Now the reason for our flight is because we do need a bit more glass, so nowhere better to get sand to make glass than at the desert. And just like that, both water chambers are also in place. All that's really left now is to do the collection chute. So we gotta kind of dig down because we don't want the golems to die right there. Otherwise the farm will run slower. So we gotta dig, I don't know, 20 or so blocks down. We'll put the collection regions down there. We'll actually eventually add a redstone system to bring all the drops to a centralized storage system somewhere like right around there. But for now, of course, yeah. We gotta dig those chutes, and then it's just decorating, bring the villagers in, do a small amount of half slabbing to prevent golems from spawning elsewhere, and some decoration, then we can bring the zombie in, and the farm will be fully functional. But that's probably gonna take a couple of hours. I've dug down some chutes and put some deep slate. I really forgot I don't have feather falling yet. I put some deep slate down here. Now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna build the golem killing chambers. So what we're gonna do is put some signs here. Put some lava here. We'll actually just have them die and their items directly go into a water stream. And somewhere wherever the center is, we'll send them this way and then up the tube. So yeah, should work pretty well. Something like this should do nicely. So our elevator will eventually be somewhere over here. Alright, I've put in the soul sand, as you guys can see. So now what we're going to do is we're going to test the system out. So theoretically, if we put 17 kelp over here, and we run over to this side, and we put in 16 kelp, we should theoretically get back all 33. So let's wait and see. It really shouldn't take that long, to be honest. Any second now. 16, And a few seconds. Come on. Come on, 17. Come on. Alright. I think fixing went wrong. Let's take a look. Where did that get stuck? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, that is definitely an issue we'll have to fix. And in doing so, yeah, I discovered an issue. The whole farm is not connected here. How did I miss this? It's actually this side has to be pushed back by a block. Fantastic. And just like that, I moved this entire section over by one block. Just gotta patch up this last little bit of glass. And yeah, so if you take a look down below, let me just turn on some stuff so I can easily show you guys. Yeah, as you can see, I did some minor edits. Some of it's unnecessary, but eventually I got it all to work down. So it goes into this one spot, and then it rises up this tube, and to right there, which is eventually where our storage system's going to go. So, worked fantastic. We'll add a bit of a storage system right here for iron and poppies and whatnot. So, yeah, should be good, should be good. Moving forward, however, I think next we should probably do some decoration because most of this area needs to be half slab. We also need to drop this down by some blocks so the villagers obviously don't get, don't pop off into this block instead of into their cells after they get out of their beds, which I need to go ahead and, yeah, fix, but yeah, should be good. Feels good to be back. I went away for the weekend, had a great trip. Might show you guys some videos, I don't know. It involved showing who I am, I guess, that makes sense. So, but yeah, I went away to a lake, so it's been a couple days. Well, my girlfriend, it's her birthday present, but went to a lake. I jumped off some 30 to 40 foot cliffs, which was pretty cool, pretty scary, but all in all, had a good weekend. Obviously, the last clip probably didn't indicate I was about to divulge, go into what I was getting over to over the weekend, but it was a ton of fun. I just wanted to tell you guys about it. But we're back on Minecraft, feels pretty good, and we gotta do some more work on this area. So as you guys can see, I did go ahead, right before I left, I did finish up kind of this floor around. We'll be doing some more decoration, but for now, I think this should be good. And then, yeah. We also upgraded to 1.17.1, and we also Optifine is now working with Carpet, so we have all of our performance mods back, and honestly, it's running way smoother. I wish Optifine was just vanilla, but nevertheless, it's working great. Everything's working great. Let's go ahead and do a couple things I just realized we got to do for the beds, and then let's start moving some villagers. And the thing I wanted to do to the beds was just put some carpets here so the villagers can't pop up onto them, and now all we gotta do is, yeah, actually get the villagers here, which, it's gonna be so much fun. My strategy for doing so will be a little bit interesting. I'm not gonna make a cart rail all the way over there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them up to like this level, boat them over there, and I'll build kind of a containment area for them just to pathfind directly to the beds, so they just kind of go into it. I think that'll probably work the best. I guess we'll find out. I got these 3 villagers kind of contained in this little area, and what they can do is run up this path, and then just, pathfind directly into the beds. So I'm hoping that's what they do. We shall see. We gotta wait for nighttime. We'll wait for night so we can actually watch this in real time. No. Is this guy just gonna go for it? Oh, he's getting close too. Hopefully they may just end up walking up there, is what may end up happening. But we can work on getting the other 3 over here as well. Alright, it's becoming nighttime. I haven't gotten quite the other 3 over, but if we look, it appears they all ran in. The real moment of truth, though, is I'm going to clear out this dirt before we even attempt this. Because, yeah, I don't want these guys bolting or, getting out of their beds in the wrong spot. But if I do that, does he pop out in there? Yep. Where'd the 3rd go? How'd he get out? What? What incarnation? Oh my god. And the moment of truth is, if we knock all of them out of their beds, none of them pop off onto the ground, which is what I was worried about. So, we're set. We just gotta do the other side now. Finally. That took these guys, a couple of these guys were struggling a bit, but we actually got them in on the same night as these guys went to their beds, so all that really means now is we gotta add a slab hovering on top of where the zombie's gonna go, and then we gotta get the zombie, and then, yeah, it's all done minus the storage system. So I guess we'll get started on the storage system while we wait for night, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, I've started to lay the absolute foundation of the, yeah, you know, the thingy-majig. So this is where the iron storage is going to be. Got 18 double chests, not bad. We're actually going to do poppy storage kind of underneath. We'll have one double chest we'll fill with poppies just in case we need them, and then we'll throw the rest out. We'll actually do that underneath the water, way down there. So we'll have that all going on down there. That should be, yeah, fantastic. So with that being said, I'm going to head on underneath and get going on that. Alright, it's nighttime, it's game time, and the last time I did this, I died several times, so that was fantastic. Hopefully it goes a little smoother this time. The issue is I'm not going to be able to track all the way from the sand island. I'm just gonna, and then zombies can't swim, so I'm gonna put them in the boat, and they hit me, and I wait till I'm down to like 1 heart, and I hop off, and we kind of just keep doing that as it goes, but hopefully we find one pretty easily, and we get him over there with no problem at all, and soon we'll be having lots of iron. Now we have the long, arduous process of trying to transport this guy. We kind of got to move because something will deplete in sunlight, so let's get going. Thankfully, he only does about a heart of damage each time, so we can't get really quite far, and then we got to take a break and keep on moving. And the thing is, if I die, he picks up my armor and I have to restart the process. He should be relatively safe here. Alright, moment of truth. I'm going to very carefully get rid of these blocks. If the golem spawns, it will kill this dude, if we're not careful. Therefore, what I am going to do is go ahead and place just a temporary ring of half slabs right here, and then we're going to let the zombie go, and hopefully it just works. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, half slabs placed, so let's turn this on. We are going to have to get up into the farm somehow. See if we can't just kind of push him a little bit. Alright, let's carefully get up in here then. Yeah, I'll be able to find a way out. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Go that way. The villager's able to see him. Might have to do some tracking to see what's going on. So yeah, let's see if this thing actually... Okay. These guys are flipping out. Alright, let's see how this works. I might have to do some finagling. As predicted, a iron golem did spawn out here, so we probably should turn this off for now, and we have to kill this guy. For some reason, this side isn't working, I'm not sure. Hopefully when they sleep again, it might help fix something. Sometimes that happens with these farms. But over here is working perfectly, so we do have one side working. I'm not sure about that side, what the deal is, but we'll figure it out. Next up, we really need to finish up the storage system down below, because we are, if we hop down there, probably just wasting some iron. You know what? Guys, we never put the lava in. Oh my god. And yeah, this side has not spawned any for whatever reason, so we'll have to figure that out. But we gotta go ahead and put the lava in too. I totally forgot about that. Honestly though, while iron's not coming through, if we work fast enough, honestly, I think we can get in there and, yeah, get that system figured out before we have to put the lava in. Yeah, this is a problem we have to deal with. Oh my god, they're dying of entity cramming. Alright, lava's been put in. This guy... They fixed themselves. I think the guy just needed to sleep, and iron is being produced rather quickly, so we gotta get working on this storage system. First things first, we really need to go get some more wood, so I'll go chop down. I'll chop down both spruce trees real quick, and that should settle us wood-wise. And elevator's been constructed, hoppers have been put in place, and yeah, I might as well just a section in the middle. I'll probably do that eventually, but my friend's coming back. It's his last day of work, so we're gonna be doing some stuff with him later. That means the only finishing touch we really gotta do is, I do have some lightning rods down here. We don't want lightning striking our villagers, and this will prevent that from occurring. We'll probably put them in, all 4 corners. So eventually when we put the more decoration around here, we'll work it into that. But for now, temporarily, we'll just put them here. That should protect the villagers plenty. And yeah, this is 8 blocks away, so that means no iron golems are going to be spawning, except for in these 2 pods. Both are working fantastically, as we can see by this message. And yeah, that means we can go AFK at this farm and not have to worry about anything, except kind of clearing out any items that might have fallen in here. But for now, ooh, Poppy's got in here. Alright, I might have to go check on that. But besides that, all good in the hood. Let's get going, guys. Let's get going on an AFK session. The source for anguish is, of course, I forgot a comparator. Okay, I'm stupid. Obviously, the dropper is going to be prioritized here, so Yeah, that's okay though. We'll fix that later. It doesn't really matter for the time being. But yeah, let's get back up to the surface, and now we'll go AFK for real. Now that we're sorting out poppies, of course. Ooh, there's a cat. And overnight later, not bad. Honestly, this is only about an 800 per hour farm, so yeah, nothing gonna be too crazy. We're trying to be, I'm working on building, little smaller farms and working them into my environment better than last season, so overall, I'm very pleased with these results. We also loaded the potato farm as well, and yeah, we got a couple more double chests of those, and I guess we probably also loaded the pumpkin and melon farms too. And if we take a look, lots of melons, some random stuff in there, but lots of melons, and hopefully, yeah, a decent amount of pumpkins as well. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Alright, I guess next, I gotta pick what farm we're gonna work on next. Honestly, I think I just realized we gotta do a little bit more decoration over at the iron farm. There's still some more stuff to do. It's very bare bones right now, if you know what I mean. So I would like to do a little bit more decoration over here, so I think that's what we're going to work on for the next little bit. And first up, we got to get rid of this disgusting mass of stone and dirt. Alright, put in these rings. It's looking pretty good. I think we're going to do kind of like the similar path style we have over there. We're going to kind of wrap it around the whole farm, up one step from the half slab. I think that should look good. And then eventually we'll add some kind of like terrace in front of the storage system. I think that should look pretty cool. Decoration has ensued, so I went ahead and did a little bit of decoration over on the storage system and also extended a path that kind of wraps around the whole thing. I think this is looking pretty cool. If we take a look from above, I also added roofs on top of the golem containment areas, and yeah, overall, I'm loving the way this looks. So next up for us is probably going to have to be, yeah, we're going to do a little bit more decoration, I guess. So we're going to terraform kind of all around the area here. We want the island to extend out to all of the parts, so it kind of looks like it's actually sitting on the island because the space is a little bit big, and I think that should look pretty cool. So I'll get some Mycelium and start placing blocks. Unfortunately, I did just realize that iron golems were not spawning with these roofs, so we're going to have to remove them, but that's okay. I don't think it really matters too much. Process is going pretty well. I'm using all this leftover mycelium I have to kind of terraform it. We'll eventually convert this all to grass, but for now, this is looking all right. I mean, yeah, it's kind of difficult to judge. Hopefully, as we place, but like this is starting to look. This looks pretty natural. Like, I think in some areas I can kind of extend it a little bit and kind of just play around with it. Honestly, we can continue to play around with it too as we add more and more. So overall, I'm pretty happy with what it's looking like so far. We just gotta keep on moving. I don't know if we'll get to the part where we're gonna bring it down today. I think we'll wait to just have lots of dirt because the mycelium won't convert correctly. It'll be a whole mess. But we'll at least get the very most, get the whole island kind of set up, and we'll do the underwater parts later. And with the terraforming all done, yeah, this looks way better than it did before, just getting the island kind of surrounded. I'm really liking the way this looks. We'll convert it to grass once we start to spread over from here, if that makes sense. Which, actually, I've been meaning to show you guys what I've been doing in my meantime, which is killing cats. Oh, come on. Come on. Come here. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna chase this guy. There we go. Oh, I got a head that time too. Nice. Alright, so what I've been meaning to show you guys is how I've been actually converting the mycelium to dirt and then the grass. I think I found the better method than using a shovel than a hoe to make path than hoe blocks. So I'll show you guys that method right now. As I've chopped down all the mushrooms, I've accumulated a ton of these brown mushrooms and red mushroom blocks, which I've actually been using to convert. So I have like decent quantity. I'm pretty sure I have some more somewhere. I just don't know where they are right now. And what I actually do is I go over to an area and I partition it off with my shovel, something like this. So let's say we want to do this decently large section. So what I'll do is I'll take my shovel, bring it to kind of, a decently sized patch and just, run it down. And, situations like this, gotta get rid of some of the mushrooms and then just, I take it and go like this. All right, so we'll do this entire plot of land, let's say up until this point. So I'll go with my shovel, divide it because the path block will prevent it from spreading, and then I just cover every single block of mycelium with a mushroom block. And then once it converts to dirt, I can go back through and actually, I can actually break it. So let's cover this thing up. And once we've covered the whole thing, we just wait for it to turn to dirt. So like this is turned to dirt, this is turned dirt, but we probably cleared... Okay, most of it's turned dirt, I guess. So yeah, at that point, once it turns to dirt, we're able to clear it, and if we see any more mycelium, we'll just make sure we leave a block on top of it so it doesn't start spreading everywhere. For an instance, right here, we'll just go ahead and put a little bit of a patch right there. Can't spread anywhere, and we know to come check back here later. One section down, let's not see if we can do some other stuff in a third-person time-lapse, maybe, if replay mod is updated. Enjoyed that bit of a time lapse. I had a ton of fun recording it. I forgot how much fun it is. It didn't churn out correctly, kind of. I tried to do it, but I think it's still a pretty good time lapse. I'm going to start working back into the camera angles. I have to gotta kind of relearn replay mod after I haven't used it for so long. But yeah, all this area we've cleared. I did some extra work off camera, off time lapse of this section. Also did another small section over here. So slowly but surely we'll eventually, get rid of all the mycelium on this island, and eventually it'll all be grass, which is kind of crazy, but yeah, we got the big island. It's a big island. We've done a very, very small portion of it, so yeah, we got a long ways to go. But as we build, we'll keep kind of doing it around our builds. I think that should look pretty cool. But moving forward, for the rest of the episode, we're kind of getting to the end, but there is one more thing I'd like to do. And that is, of course, continue to work with our villagers. So I'm going to do get a couple trades to librarians, as well as start to kind of dig this out while I wait for more villagers to produce. I want to actually have a real entrance to this thing, and then, yeah, this hallway will just kind of extend back this way, which will, this will be a cool little decorated area eventually. But this is going to be a project for another episode. I just want to do something a little bit extra. Decoration came along quite nicely. As you guys can see, I built this staircase. I also moved this back and started to open up this hallway a bit more. I'm starting to transfer the villagers. Obviously, though, I'm going to have to do some more work over here. I want to get the moss and stuff and whatnot. Also, sorry if my voice sounds really tired. I'm kind of wiped from last night still, even though it's 12:30. But yeah, I'll pull it up still though. Alright guys, that's actually going to do it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Drop a like, sub. Tell me what you guys want to see next. Probably next episode we'll be working on more farms. Either a couple farms I have in mind I want to build. I want to build a moss farm, a mob farm, or kind of like on my next list, carrot farm, sugarcane farm. Haven't decided yet, but yeah, we'll do something cool. So yeah. Alright guys, peace. Oh wait, have an easygoing day. Bye.